G'day, I'm Stephen Page from Page Provan Family and Fertility Lawyers, and this is the Australian Family and Fertility Law podcast. Thank you for watching and listening. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. We love our subscribers. This video and an audio is about the New South Wales Fertility Inquiry. There's currently a fertility inquiry being undertaken by the Legislative Council, and it's looking at a whole host of issues, which includes such things as distance and being able to access assisted reproductive treatment of various kinds, cost, because often cost is far too high, and regulatory issues. For example, the New South Wales 5 women donor limit, which has been causing lots of angst in New South Wales. And particularly, although I didn't think it was the key to this review, but particularly that of surrogacy. And what we've seen with the review has been, there's been a lot of pushback by international and local opponents to all kinds of surrogacy. There have been witnesses to the inquiry, and I've been a witness to the inquiry, I should say, but witnesses to the inquiry who have opposed all surrogacy everywhere. And that included the UN Special Rapporteur on violence against women and girls, Ms. Reem Al-Salam, who had written a report calling for all surrogacy in the world, everywhere, to be eradicated, to use her verb. When she gave evidence, Ms. Al-Salam was asked, well, what her position was, and she said, well, amongst other things, that there was this connection between the surrogate and the child, and clearly that connection should not be broken because the surrogate is the mother, and this causes great grief, etc. And then she was asked about her position concerning the prohibition of surrogacy and what research there was on that point. Ms. Al-Salam spoke at length about how she was not a prohibitionist but an abolitionist. She wants all surrogacy to be gone, and made it quite plain that even if it's between siblings, then surrogacy needs to go. All of it is bad, according to her. She likened it to slavery and sex work. But on the key point, what research did she have? None. None. There was no research to justify her assertion about the non-removal of the child from the surrogate. No research. And yet that was one of the key planks of her report. So by her own words, she has damned her report. She has not been able to come up with evidence, and yet said that is the basis that she's put out to the world, one of the bases as to why surrogacy should be banned. So we'll see. We'll see what comes from this inquiry, and we'll see what comes from Ms. Al-Salam's efforts. Thank you for watching and listening. I'm Stephen Page from Page Provan Family and Fertility Lawyers. This is the Australian Family and Fertility Law podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. We love our subscribers. Thank you.